tutelage of head coach Fred Watson, Benji Taylor has done a great job with the Tuskegee squad as well, as they have been in the mix every year trying to win a conference championship. And we are looking for some great action here as we get ready to tip off in just a minute. The starters for Tuskegee: Derek Bolton, 6'5" junior from Detroit. R.J. Walker, he's a 6'1" senior from Decatur, Illinois. Kusami Draper, 6'9" senior from Conyers, Georgia. Khalil Jenright, 6'4" junior from Wilmington, North Carolina. And then also number 24, Anthony Wright, 6'7" junior, also from Decatur, Illinois. On the other side, for the Golden Bears, it's going to be Najashi Tolfree, 6'6" senior from Milwaukee. Frankie Eidlet, 6'1" junior from Miami. Shannon Jones, a 5'9" junior from Midfield, Alabama. David Williams, a 6'3" freshman from Detroit. And then the starting. It is time to get this show. It is time to get this show started. It's the matchup we've all been waiting for. These teams will see each other again in a couple of weeks. But the winner of this game is going to have the upper hand for the top spot in the SIAC West. Again, since Fred Watson has been here at Miles, the Golden Bears have won a share of the West Division title every year. One of those years it was shared with Tuskegee. Tuskegee turns it over. Shannon Jones already on the push, pulls it back out. Tian Thompson has been out injured for the last 6 games. He's going to be out a couple of more weeks. Frankie Eidlet has stepped into the starting lineup. Shannon Jones has done so as well. Cam Jernigan trying to work on Draper. Fall away jumper, no good. Rebound brought down by R.J. Walker. Tuskegee gets it up court quickly. Jernigan knocks it free and knocks it out of bounds. Plenty of action on the defensive side on both teams. They both have now had at least one possession. Shot clock down to 12. Draper swings it to Bolton. Bolton pull-up jumper over the outstretched arm of Cam Jernigan, and Tuskegee is on the board. Tuskegee brings its own full court pressure. And capacity crowd here at Knox Windham Gymnasium. A lot on the line as these two rivals face off. Shot clock down to 8. Eidlet gets a screen from Jernigan. He wants to go inside, can't get it to him. It's going to be a one-hander, no good, by Tolfree. Draper trying to go up against Jernigan. Jernigan's not having any of that, and Draper knows the shot block tendencies of Jernigan. Off the glass, no good. Draper doesn't get it saved. Rebound by Jernigan. Shannon Jones gets it blocked off the backboard. Here comes Tuskegee the other way. Here comes Draper. Bodies are going to collide. It's going to be a foul. They're going to say it's on the floor. So, no basket. And I think that was the right call. Just kind of a bit of a bang on the floor between the two big men. The Tuskegee will retain possession. 3 ball up, and it's good by Khalil Jenright. Tuskegee coming with the energy early. Miles needs to hurry up and get it over, and they don't. It's going to be a 10-second clock violation. And quickly, Fred Watson gets Jaden Emery into the ball game. He's going to come in for Frankie Idlet. It's Tuskegee with the fast start here against the Golden Bears as they go three-man weave up top early. Trying to get it inside. Jernigan pokes it free. Draper gets it back, and it's with two hands slammed home by Bolton. That's going to be a kick ball. It wasn't called a kick ball. And it's going to be 2 seconds. They did not call the kick ball. It was clearly kicked. And yet Miles is just going to have 2 seconds to get it across. And it's going to be another clock violation. And it's going to be Tuskegee basketball. Boy, it couldn't have been a worse start for the Golden Bears. Miles has missed all three of its shot opportunities. Tuskegee, after missing its first, has made its last three. And in fact, they're going to say there's still 1 second left. And Miles doesn't lose possession. Boy, Miles catches a break there. Let's see if the Golden Bears can kind of get into a bit of an offensive rhythm. They get it inside. It's going to be a foul called against Tuskegee. It's going to be called on Derek Bolton. Miles still looking to get its first points of this ball game. Trap comes into the hands. Emery's going to get fouled again. This one's called on Kusami Draper. It's his first. Tuskegee using its size and length. Jernigan has Draper trying to dribble on it. He loses, but Shannon Jones saves it. He fires up the three. They're going to say he's out of bounds. Tuskegee basketball. You can see the clear size advantage for Tuskegee. It's not something that Miles hasn't seen before. But right now, they're not doing a good job working on it offensively or defensively. Draper trying to work on Jernigan. Goes up over Jernigan, no good. Jernigan with the rebound. And they're going to call a foul on Tuskegee. Anthony Wright will pick up that foul. It's his first, team's third. Jernigan looking to drive on Bolton, driving on Draper, turns it over. Tried to pass it along the baseline, stolen by Walker. Draper trying to work on Jernigan. Now he's out top setting the screen. Fallback jumper is good by Khalil Jenwright. It's 9-0 Tuskegee. Jaden Emery. Miles hasn't even gotten a good, clean look here, and we've played nearly 5 minutes. David Williams thought about it, and they're going to call a traveling violation on Williams. Tuskegee with an awesome start for the Golden Tigers. They lead 9-0. 15:07 left here in the first half. We'll be back. Who's that? Miles? Oh, no. No, they're not. They're 12-2. The Golden Bears are 0 of 3 from the floor, have turned it over 4 times, including a backcourt violation. Meanwhile, Tuskegee 4 of 6 from the field. Khalil Jenright has 5. Derek Bolton has 4. It's 9-0, Golden Tigers. We've played nearly 5 minutes. And it's not just in the early portion that Tuskegee is ahead. It's the way Miles has looked offensively, just has not been able to kind of find a groove, even to be able to run some good offensive plays to get any good looks at the basket. Golden Bears are going to have to start turning it from the defensive side. A couple of subs come in. Jamarcus Alexander along with Jaquan Hickles. Jumper, no good. It's going to go to the Golden Bears. In fact, change the call. It's going to go to Tuskegee. Again, Hickles is in as well as Elijah Terry to go along with Williams and Emery. Fred Watson having a discussion. He said Tuskegee is going to keep the ball. Walker gets it to Draper, trying to work on Hickles. He does, and it's good. 11-0, Golden Tigers. And it's Tuskegee coming with the full court pressure. Nearly thrown away. Good save by Alexander. Miles looking to get anything towards the basket. Williams with the screen. Terry gets it. Shot clock down to 9. Terry's going to drive. Gets it over to Emery. Fires from 3. No good. Rebound out of the hands of Alexander. And Tuskegee going to get possession. Noah Goings checks in for the Golden Tigers. Miles is going to want to try to do something quick to get in the scoring column. You do not want to let this game get away from you early. Golden Bears down 11-0. Shot clock down to 7. Rebound. In fact, Goings is going to get the rebound. It's going to be a foul on Goings. It's his first, team's 4th. Shannon Jones checks back in. Isaiah Jones is also in. Golden Bears looking for any kind of spark. David Williams. Jumper up, no good. It's going to get into the hands of R.J. Walker, and here comes Tuskegee. Walker has it slapped out of his hand, but fouled by Shannon Jones. R.J. Walker will shoot the first free throws of the day, and he makes it. Alexander in. David Williams is out. If you just joined us, yes, that score is correct. Around and out. Miles just trying to get it across, and Shannon Jones does. Three ball up from Terry, and finally Miles is on the board. Elijah Terry drops the triple. And the Golden Bears break the ice. Took a little more than 7 minutes for Miles to get on the board. Draper has it down low against Hickles. Gonna turn, spin, hook shot, good. Tuskegee still scoring the ball rather effectively. Shannon Jones looking, finds Isaiah Jones. Elijah Terry trying to work. R.J. Walker comes, gets the steal. Fast break basket by Khalil Jenright. Miles not only not scoring, turning the ball over. 5 of them for the Golden Bears. Alexander, jumper, no good. Tuskegee back on the push. R.J. Walker fires from deep. Out of bounds. We'll see who has possession when we come back. 11:28 left here in the first half. It's been all Tuskegee. See if Miles can get back into it when we come back. Golden Bears just 1 of 7 from the field, and that was the Elijah Terry 3-ball. Tuskegee 7 of 12. Just doing a great job of stifling the Golden Bears, making it difficult just to get it across half court. And it's the Golden Tigers with a 16-3 lead over the Golden Bears. Possession will remain with Tuskegee. Miles is going back to the starting 5. Draper trying to work against Jernigan. Bodies bang, hook shot, no good. Another rebound for Tuskegee. Block shot, Draper goes back up and puts it in. It is 18-3. It is rare that you see Miles fall behind like this against anyone. David Williams. Gonna drive, kicks it out. 3-ball up by Toll-free around and out. The ball is not falling at all for the Golden Bears. Draper pulls up jumper, no good. It's gonna go out of bounds. It's gonna be Miles basketball. Shannon Jones gets it across. And this one thrown away. Shannon Jones threw it to Toll-free. Toll-free was not looking at all. He was directing traffic, and Jones threw it right off of his shoulder. Double screen, Walker. Good job there by Jones fighting through it. It's going to be turned over. Fred Watson is out on the floor. He's saying that ball should belong to Miles. And then they changed it. And the Golden Bears will have possession. Miles looking for anything. It's going to be in the Toll-free. Directing traffic. He wants to get into the low post. Quick hook shot is good. You know, when Joshy gets into his happy zone, he's got an array of shots that he can get off. Layup good by Julian Watson. Idlet gets inside, up off the glass, missed, rebound, Draper. 3-ball up from Walker, and that drops. And Fred Watson says he's got to take a timeout, try to figure this out for the Golden Bears. Tuskegee red hot here in the first half. Shooting 55% from the field. Leads 23-5, and we'll take a break and be back. .901 left here in the first half. It has been all Tuskegee. That score again is correct. 23-5, Golden Tigers on top. And Miles has had to work just to get it into the front court against that Tuskegee pressure. Now Miles looking to do anything to get a good shot. Shot clock already down to 10. The length of Tuskegee causing Miles some problems. Shot clock down to 7. Jones looking, gets it out to Williams. Williams looking to get inside. He gets it up off the glass and in. Now let's see if the Golden Bears can get some stops and get back into this ball game. Inside, Draper gets it blocked, but foul. Foul's going to be called on Cam Jernigan, and Draper's going to shoot 2 free throws. Jernigan picks up his second. First free throw by Draper. Shoots it long. Hickles checks back in as Jernigan has 2 fouls. Second one is up and good. Williams, there's going to be a foul called on Bolton. Going to be a timeout on the floor. 8 minutes left here in the first half. Tuskegee is up 17. You're watching Golden Bears basketball on the Golden Bears Sports Network. Tuskegee has a 12-5 edge on the glass, and Miles has not had any second opportunities. No offensive rebounds. It's one and done when Miles gets the basketball. And the Golden Bears trail 24-7 here at the 8-minute mark in the first half. A.A. Moore bringing you the action here from Knox Windham Gymnasium, where Miles holds a 26-game home win streak. And here early on, that streak is in peril against the last team to win here in Fairfield, the Tuskegee Golden Tigers. Miles will have the basketball here. Shot clock at 20. Idlet thought about shooting the three. Instead, he's going to get inside. Left hand layup is in and good. Miles has not really had a chance to run any offensive sets. The way Tuskegee has been playing defense, it's been late in the shot clock, and Miles trying to do anything to get to the basket this time. Good job by the Golden Bears, but Draper has it against Hickles. Hickles trying to keep him out. They're going to call a foul on Jaquan Hickles. Hickles picks up his first. They're going to go back inside to Draper again against Hickles. Draper gets it up, and it's going to be another foul on Hickles. Tuskegee has made it very clear. As to what they want to do, and that's go inside and see if Draper can work over the Miles interior defense. But he's having a little trouble shooting free throws, that's for sure. As he misses that one, Draper averaging 16.4 points per game, but he's just a 60% free throw shooter. 1 of 3, make it 2 of 4. He keeps making the second one. Isaiah Jones, triple team, but gets it to Idlet, who gets it to Shannon Jones. Isaiah working around a Hickles screen, shot clock down to 7. Shannon has it to Hickles, shot clock to 5. Not much time to do anything with it. Idlet is not going to get it up. It's going to be a shot clock violation. No awareness there by the Golden Bears to where that shot clock was. David Williams is going to check in for Idlet. Trying to get into Draper again, and he's going to work against Hickles. Hook shot, around, no good, rebound, Tolfree. Williams pushing. He wanted to go. They didn't call a foul there. You could hear the clear slap. But Miles will retain possession, 24 on the shot clock. Hickles now going to work on Draper. He gets inside. He gets it up, no good. There's going to be a foul called. And Hickles is going to go to the line as Draper picks up the foul. Draper now has 2. Excuse me, Draper has 2. Hickles is going to shoot 2 free throws. First one is up and good. The Golden Bears have not led at all here in the first half. Going to have to work out of a big hole. Second free throw is good. Draper's going to stay in with 2 fouls. He's going to try to work on Hickles, and they're going to call a foul on Hickles. So Draper has 2, Bolton has 2, Jernigan has 2, and now Hickles has 2. And Elijah Terry is up. He's going to be the next to get a shot at trying to slow down Gusami Draper, who's 2 of 4 from the free throw line. First one is up. No, sir. Low scoring game, certainly low scoring if you're the Golden Bears. Second free throw is good. And Draper's going to come out. Nolan Goings is going to check in. Shannon Jones just over the midcourt line. Going to go around a Terry screen, back out to Terry. Terry's going to try to drive the basket. He does, has it rejected. as Anthony Wright knocks it out. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Gonna throw it out, 2 seconds, one more, that's off, it's good, and no good. Terry did get it off before the shot clock. R.J. Walker fires away, no good. Rebound. Is gonna go off of Tollfree. Tollfree saying, hey, we should look at it. But Fred Watson is going to preserve that replay. Draper back in. He's got Tollfree on him. Kicks it back outside. 3-ball falling away is good. Wow. Khalil Ginwright. Into the hands of Isaiah Jones. He's fouled. And he's going to shoot 2 free throws. Foul is going to be on R.J. Walker. It's his first. Tuskegee has been very physical here against the Miles players this afternoon. It's 29-12. Jones' second free throw is good. .16 advantage for the Golden Tigers. Miles just has to be solid defensively. This team does not go to poking a lot of balls away. Rebound, Williams. Williams, fall away 3. That's not even close. It's going to be Draper. He misses. Rebound. Uh-oh. Let's see what happens here. There was a little tanglement between Tollfree and Roy Obsink. And this one is certainly going to get looked at. The Tuskegee contingent here at Knox-Windham seem to believe that something is going to go in favor of the Golden Tigers, and probably you don't need to wish for much more to go in your favor of your Tuskegee fan, because pretty much everything in this first half has gone the way of the Golden Tigers. We'll see what the discussion is. Benji Taylor, Fred Watson, both having the discussions. But it appears there will be no foul called. It'll just be out of bounds to Tuskegee. You're going to get it into Draper. Draper gets triple team, kicked outside, 3-ball up, no good, rebound Terry. David Williams almost loses it. Tuskegee playing that man-to-man and playing it tough. Shannon Jones kicks it outside. David Williams pulls it up, goes off the glass and in. Williams has 4. Miles trying to chip away, still down 14. Now the crowd starting to get into it, looking for some defense. It's Draper trying to take it to Tolfree. Good job in the corner, 3 ball from Walker. He misses, rebound, Tolfree. Tolfree gonna bring it up, gets it. Thought he was gonna give it to Williams. Quick shot by Tolfree is good. That last possession on the defensive side may have activated the senior from Milwaukee. Tolfree has 4. Miles has cut it to 12. Crowd getting into it. It's Tolfree against Draper, and they're going to call a blocking foul. Wow. Looked like Draper had dropped the shoulder. Instead, it's going to be a foul on the floor. 1 in the bonus. Benji Taylor didn't like it because he felt like he was in the act of shooting. There should be a timeout here, but it doesn't look like they're going to call the media. 2:41, Draper's going to shoot 1 in the bonus. Draper has split 6 free throws, missed on the first each time before making the second. It's up, it's no good. They're going to call a foul. They're going to call it on the floor. Wow, the official just changed the call. What's the call here? And Coach Watson says, hey, you might need to look at this. The foul right now is going to be called against Elijah Terry. And so Fred Watson has had enough of the officials missing some of this physical play from Tuskegee. Tell him, hey, let's look at this. He believes an elbow was thrown. And it'll be interesting to see what is seen on the replay. Again, it has been all Tuskegee here in the first half. They're still shooting 44%. Miles trying to do a bit of a better job of being able to corral this Tuskegee offense. Meanwhile, Golden Bears doing just a bit better on a bit of a run here. Scored the last 6 points. All 3 officials at the table trying to make a determination. And in fact, it looks like the challenge from the Golden Bears will be denied. So Miles is going to lose a timeout. Golden Bears have just 2. So it's going to be 1 in the bonus again for Tuskegee. This time Noah Goings is going to shoot the free throws. Goings is a 59% free throw shooter. 10 of 17 on the season. And they're back looking at the replay again. Trying to make sure they've got the right shooter. If you're Miles, that's who you want shooting the basketball, that's for sure. One in the bonus here for Tuskegee. Golden Tigers now 5 of 10 from the free throw line. And Goings is going to shoot it again. Second one is good. So after all that, Tuskegee knocks down 2 free throws in 3 attempts. They're up 14. Toll-free. Got Anthony Wright on him. Kicked outside, one more pass. David Williams. Back out the Toll-free jumper, good. Toll-free heating up, he's made his last 3 from the floor. Golden Bears down 12. Midst of an 8-2 run. Gonna go inside to Wright. Trying to go on Toll-free. Toll-free, all body. Shot missed, but back in. On the tip is Noah Goings. Inside to Alexander, outside, and he's going to get fouled. Will be Toll-free. It's going to be on Noah Goings. It's his second. Toll-free is going to shoot 2. First free throw rims out. This lead has been in double figures for quite some time. The largest lead was 18. Toll-free makes the second. If you're Miles, you're down 13. You'd like to get it down to under 10 if you can before halftime. It's Toll-free. He's going to go up against Draper. Draper with the hook, no good. Rebound, Joshi. Gets it to Williams. Williams fires from deep, no good. His threes have been flat here tonight. Not getting the kind of lift that you want. Draper, another hook. Around and out, rebound, Williams. 3-on-1, 3-on-2. Williams said, I'm going all the way myself, and he drops it in. Inside of a minute. The Golden Bears deficit is 11. They're going to Draper again against Toll-free. Draper trying to work. He dropped his shoulder again. This time he misses. Toll-free with the rebound. Behind the back dribble, looking for someone. He's got Williams. Williams was going to drive again. This time he gets it stripped. And it's going to be a dunk by Jen Wright. David Williams has had a tough half here for the Golden Bears. Timeout Tuskegee. 23.1 seconds remaining. Miles was on a good run there. Had a chance to get that lead in that deficit in the single digits. But the turnover and the breakaway slam by Khalil Jinwright pushes the Tuskegee advantage back up to 13 points. Both teams shooting about the same, 40% for the Golden Bears, 42% for the Golden Tigers. Miles just has not been able to get the kind of stops that it wants, and it normally gets game to game. And I imagine head coach Fred Watson and his staff really want to get this team into the locker room and try to regroup, as they got blitzed early by Tuskegee, which led by as many as 18 points here in the first half. So we'll see how it goes as we come out of this timeout. Again, you look at Tuskegee as they come back out on the floor. Everyone's about 6'4", 6'5". A little tougher to work around. R.J. Walker is 6'1". But when they start to employ that full court pressure, it's tougher for the guards to work around it. And then when Miles gets into its offense, a lot of that shot clock is drained. Elijah Terry trying to bring it up, and now it's going to be Shannon Jones who gets it across. Alexander tried to save it. 5.4, and that's been a microcosm of what's happened this half. Not a lot of good shots, not a lot of good looks, and certainly no offensive rebounds. It's Walker. He's going to fire away from three, and he knocks it down. The triple is good, and it is 38-22. The Golden Tigers are dancing here at Knox Wyndham, up 16 over the Golden Bears. We've reached halftime, and I'm sure there's no one happier that we've reached halftime than Fred Watson and the Golden Bears. We're going to take a break. It's halftime. When we come back, we'll look at the first half and get ready for the second half. You're watching Golden Bears basketball on the Golden Bears Sports Network. halftime here at Knox Winter Gymnasium. A.A. Moore bringing you the action here from Fairfield, Alabama, where Tuskegee leads 38-22 at the half. And everything seemingly went the way of the Golden Tigers in the opening 20 minutes, all the way down to that final three ball from R.J. Walker, who has 7 points along with Kasami Draper. But it's Khalil Jenwright with 10, leading all scorers. He's been the guy who has kind of been the engine of this offensive attack as Tuskegee has pounded the ball inside and let him go to work. Miles just has not been able to otherwise respond to the defensive aggression that has been coming from Tuskegee. Golden Bears on the other side, and Najashi Tolfree. He's got 7. David Williams has 6. But Miles has been getting handled on the board. It's 20-13. And Miles has just 1 offensive rebound. It's hard to get second chance points, hard to get back in the ball game if you're only getting 1 shot each possession. Miles is going to look to otherwise get back in this ball game, and they're going to have to make some moves real early because it has been all Tuskegee, and maybe Miles gets started early and tries to whittle this lead down just a bit. There are no 18-point shots or 16-point shots or anything like that. So Miles is not going to be able to get it done on the first possession. It'll have to happen from the defensive end if the Golden Bears intend on getting back into this ball game. It'll be Miles will have the ball to start the second half. And here we go. Frankie Idlet. We've seen Miles have some big shooting halves the last couple of weeks, especially in the second half. Idlet goes to the basket, misses, rebound. Anthony Wright. And again, one and done for the Golden Bears. R.J. Walker over the outstretched hands of Cam Jernigan. 18 points is the lead, ties the largest lead of the ball game, and that's going to be a tough pass and a turnover. Here comes Wright. Layup, no good. Rebound, Tuskegee. Walker back outside. Jenwright fires away, and he hits a 3-ball. And if the first half started bad, the second half not much better for the Golden Bears. A 21-point lead for Tuskegee. Frankie Idlet shoots with the shot clock winding down, and he bangs the triple. Coach Watson imploring his guys, hey, we've got to step up and put a little pressure on Tuskegee. They go inside to Wright. Wright looking, turn, shoots off the glass and in. Golden Tigers doing what they want to do, offensively at least at this point. Going inside, also knocking them down from outside. David Williams. He fires up a 3. That's money. If Miles is going to get back into this game, Williams is going to have to come alive here. A lot of his shots look flat in the first half. Easy layup, no one there to stop Anthony Wright. Tuskegee will take the timeout. 'Timeout. 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 ' up 47-28. We'll take a break and be back. Tuskegee is 4 or 5 from the field here in the second half. The only miss that the Golden Tigers had, they got the offensive rebound. Miles still doing okay there, 2 of 3. Both of their shots are three-pointers, and yet the lead has gotten a little bigger for Tuskegee, ahead 47-28. It was high as 21 points. Tuskegee has done a good job of slowing up the tempo. Miles is going to have to try to turn it up a little bit. David Williams looking to get free. Jernigan sets the screen for Jones. Comes back around again. This time he's going to go to Eilert. Eilert fires from downtown. That's money. Golden Bears 3 of 3 from downtown here in the second half. Hot shooting from outside can get you back into a game relatively quickly. Bolden gets it blocked. Back up, no good for Draper. Here come the Golden Bears. It's Toll-Free. He's going to get fouled. You knock down those outside shots, it's going to make Tuskegee have to play it a little differently and may open up some work on the inside for the Golden Bears. Jones looking, gets it in to Toll-Free. Working against Wright. He's in this happy spot. It's up. He's fouled. He's going to shoot 2 free throws. We're going to call that on Anthony Wright. It's his second, team second, and Toll-Free's going to shoot 2. Toll-Free has 7. 1 of 2 from the charity stripe in the first half. That one rolls in. That one's way short, but Jernigan gets the rebound, up and in. Golden Bears trying to make a run, nearly get the steal. Up and under and in for Jenright. The lead is 15 for Tuskegee. Idlet all the way up off the glass and in. Look at the tempo starting to change. Miles getting it up and down, not waiting until late in the shot clock to get shots up at the basket. They're going to need extra possessions, and that means not waiting for the shot clock to wind down. Oh, poked away, and it's going to be stolen. Here comes Idlet. He pulls up, goes up off the glass and in. Shannon Jones, it's cut to 11. Look at Idlet saying, hey, it's time to get up, fans. Let's make some noise. Double screen. Turned over, no. Draper gets it. Oh, they call the foul. I can't believe it. Draper has been lowering the shoulder. This time he puts the arm out, but the official who made the call was on the baseline and could not otherwise see it. Third foul called against Jernigan. The officials are actually talking about it. I think someone missed it. We're going to take a break. Miles has cut it to 11. We'll be back. Back at Knox Windham Gymnasium, they say that foul was on the floor. Good defense there by Cam Jernigan, and he's pumped. David Williams gets it back out to Shannon Jones. Idle it, looking. Kicks it outside. Jones thought about it. Gonna try to get to the basket. Gets inside. Fall away jumper. Foul called. That foul's gonna be on R.J. Walker, his second. It's gonna be 2 free throws for Shannon Jones. Free throw rolls in. Jaquan Hickles in for Cam Jernigan. Jernigan did a good job on the other end. Free throw is good. Altering the shot of Draper along the baseline, and Miles got 2 points out of it. The energy has turned completely up. Off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound right. Kicks it back outside to Bolden. Bolden fires from 3. That's an air ball brought in by Tolfree. It's a 9-point game, and here come the Golden Bears. Tolfree all the way to the hoop. Has it stripped by Bolden. Bolton with the bad shot on one end, but he gets the turnover on the other. R.J. Walker behind the back, shoots the 3 around and out. Tolfree with the rebound. Shannon Jones slows it down just a bit. 9-point difference here. Islet gets it. Gets a screen. He's going to pull up, has it blocked, but it's Hickles who gets it. They're going to call a foul. Tuskegee wanted the jump ball. Let's hear the officials are discussing it. And in fact, it is going to be called. They're going to call it on Draper. He's got 3. Benji obviously did not like that because I don't think that was on Draper. Probably should have went on R.J. Walker. David Williams spins, has it knocked once, knocked twice. Shot clock down to 10. Shannon Jones looking for room. He pulls up from 3, around and out. Nine-point game. Tuskegee has been in the lead the entire way. Miles certainly playing a lot more physical here in the second half. Wright, turns, shoots, off the glass, no good, rebound Wright. Wright goes back up, he tries to dunk, misses, tip in, basket good. Obsink gets the offensive rebound. I will simply say these officials are having a bit of a tough night. On both sides, David Williams comes out. It's Isaiah Jones who comes in. That basket was good for Obsink. It's his first 2. He's going to go to the line to try to complete the three-point play. Still a lot of time. The pace here for the Golden Bears is exactly what you want. Obsink makes the free throw. No foul there is R.J. Walker. They are just tackling. The officials are letting them play. Terry thought about shooting for 3. They're going to call a foul. That foul is going to be on Draper. That's his 4th. (12:22). Draper has to come out of the game. Let's see if Miles is going to be able to take advantage of that. Shannon Jones. Shot clock down to 11. Islet looking, step back, 3. No good, rebound R.J. Walker. Miles has to continue to play with intensity. Missed wide open layup there by Anthony Wright. We've got a timeout on the floor. Golden Bears that cut it down to 9. 5 straight by Tuskegee. Golden Tigers still up 14. Take a break and be back. Golden Bears playing a lot better here in the second half, but have not been able to really push past the big hole that they put themselves in the first half. Had cut the deficit down to 9. but have not been able to score on the last few possessions. And Tuskegee is up 14 here as we just took the post 12-minute timeout. Miles has the basketball. Tuskegee already with 5 fouls. Jaden Emery into the ball game. Miles came out shooting it very well from deep. Isaiah gets it to Terry. That ball's poked away and stolen. Big block. But it's going to be turned over. In fact, it's going to be Tuskegee with the basketball. Obsane had gotten free. Toll-free is going to have to check back in. Somebody's got to come out. And it's going to be Hickles. Miles is going to play a little small ball here. He's going to call travel right there. In fact, they're going to call a foul against the Golden Bears. Anthony Wright never had that basketball. They're having a discussion about it. No, in fact, they are going to call the foul. I think they're going to call it on Isaiah Jones. The deal was that Anthony Wright never had that basketball. Never had possession of it, so how he was trying to get a shot up is really the question. You would think that would be on the floor. I would have thought it was a travel, but if the foul is called, it looked like that should have been on the floor, and there shouldn't be free throws. But in fact, they are going to let Wright shoot free throws here. First free throw is up and good. For the Golden Bears, this deficit is going the wrong way. Second free throw is good. Lead back up to 16 for the Golden Tigers. Isaiah Jones up off the glass, no good. Obsane with the rebound. One and done here again for Miles. Off on the finger roll, and it's good by Jenwright. He's got 17. The lead is 18 for Tuskegee. Jaden Emery misses the three. Cam Jernigan back in. Miles again gonna have to start playing some tight man, but for the most part, it's been Tuskegee that's been the physical squad here tonight. Knocked out of bounds. Good job there by Isaiah Jones. Shot clock down to 13. Poke free by Jernigan. Jernigan with two hands. Frankie Idlet saw Jernigan running and tossed up the sweet lob. Jernigan has 4. We're going to call a foul here against Idlet. You know, Tuskegee has been playing that physical style here all afternoon. The ref's been letting them play. There's going to be a foul called here against Najashi Tolfree. Tolfree had his back to the basket. He didn't know that that ball was in the air. And it's going to be a 3 ball by Bolton. And Tuskegee is up 19. If Miles is going to make a push, it's going to have to come right here. David Williams, they're going to call a foul. That foul is going to be called on Goings. It's his 3rd. Miles turns it over again. Jernigan's going to get called for the foul. No, in fact, they're going to call it on Tolfree. The Tuskegee bench is alive. The Miles bench kind of wondering what has happened here this afternoon. It's going to be 2 free throws for Goings. He's got 8. 2 of 3 from the line to this afternoon. First one is in. Lead back to 20. A 13-2 run by Tuskegee. Has pretty much put this one out of reach. Second free throw is off. Tolfree with the rebound. Joshi gets it blocked by Walker. Isaiah Jones shoots. He misses. Jernigan. Off the glass and in. Williams nearly had it, and it's going to be Miles basketball. Miles had cut it to 9, but Tuskegee on a big run here, 13-4 that run is, and the Golden Tigers are up 18 with 7:52 to go. We'll be back. It has been 720 days since Miles last lost a basketball game here at Knox Windham Gymnasium. And we are now 7 minutes and 52 seconds away from it happening again. And the last team that won here at Knox Windham is the team that has the 18-point advantage. Here in the second half, the Tuskegee Golden Tigers have come into Fairfield, and basically they've outmuscled and completely outplayed the Golden Bears here this afternoon. The last time when Tuskegee won in here was a late basket and a tightly contested ball game. This afternoon, Miles has never had the lead. You're going to have a dominant 4-minute stretch here for the Golden Bears to even think about getting back into this ball game. David Williams steps back, thought about shooting it. Shot clock down to 9. Jones, Williams over in the corner. They're going to call. They're going to say he stepped out. And for some reason, David Williams has not been shooting like he normally does. We saw in the first half those jumpers were a bit flat. He's had some looks from outside, but instead he's pulled it back and tried to drive the basket, which he's certainly capable of doing. But those three-pointers have not fallen for the freshman from Detroit. Wright looking to turn, spin, shot clock down to 4. They're going to call traveling on Wright. Tuskegee back to the press. That was very effective in the first half. Toll-free drives the basket up off the glass and in and fouled. Toll-free has 10. So Goings picks up the foul. He has 4. Draper back in. He has 4. Free throw by Toll-free is missed. There's going to be a foul, and Draper came right in the game. If that's a foul on him, that's 5. It is on Kusami Draper, and he is done for the night. That's got to be a tough feeling if you're a ball player. You come in and you sub into the ball game. You line up to rebound a free throw, and basically before a whole second runs off the clock, you pick up a foul and you are out of the game. I'm sure it helps some that your team is up 16, but Draper is done for the night. 2 of 12 from the field, 7 points and 2 rebounds. A lot of the action came through him early. And defensively, he did his job as well, altering shots, 6'9", 210. Draper's been around this team in this rivalry. He understands. What these games mean, not just in terms of what the standings say, but, you know, bragging rights certainly. And when you do speak about the standings, this is a chance for Tuskegee to take a 2-game lead in the West. And so Miles is going to need to do a little work if it wants to get another shot at a Western Division crown and a #1 seed for the SIAC tournament. Again, officials at the table. They've broken the huddle, and it's going to be Cam Jernigan to the free throw line. Jernigan has 6 points, 5 rebounds, 2 blocks tonight. He's going to shoot one in the bonus. 6:35 left. Miles down 16. First free throw is up and good. Jernigan, an 83% free throw shooter. Second free throw, right on the money. Substitution, R.J. Walker checks back in for Tuskegee. David Williams working on Jenright. They're going to go inside. Obsane up. No good. Rebound, Jernigan. Here comes Williams. Thought about shooting a three. Has it poked away. David Williams continues to try to find a lane to the basket. Toll free. Rolls no good. Rebound. David Williams. And he's going to shoot 2 free throws. Another good way for Miles to get back into this ball game. As R.J. Walker picks up his second. Another way to get back into it is to score when the clock is stopped. Free throw by Williams is good. Bolton is out. Obsane back in. Second free throw is good. Deficit is at 12. 6 minutes to go. Miles going to keep looking to work. David Williams working. Jenright loses it. That ball's free. David Williams gets it ahead. 2 hands. Isaiah Jones. And again, the officials have been letting these guys play. They're going to call a foul on Isaiah Jones. It's going to be his first, but the team 7, so it's 1 in the bonus. With Obsane at the charity stripe. Free throw is good. Obsane had only taken 5 free throws all season. 2 of 2 tonight. Not that time. Jernigan with the rebound. Toll-free is fouled. More free throws for the Golden Bears. Toll-free is going to shoot 2. He's got 10 points, 9 rebounds. First free throw is up and good. Golden Bears still fighting. Another free throw is up and in. Miles again playing a lot more physically. Nearly stolen. Bolton pull-up jumper. No good. Rebound. Right for Tuskegee. Turnover. Here comes Isaiah Jones. Thought about giving away. He's going to be fouled. 2 more free throws for the Golden Bears. And again, chance to get points with the clock stop. Miles has not been this close since midway in the first half. First free throw is good. Miles will live with Tuskegee at the free throw line. I don't think the Golden Tigers feel the same way. Second free throw is good. It is a 7-point deficit. Look at Fred Watson imploring his guys. Keep working. David Williams staying close to R.J. Walker, who gets a screen. They're going to go to right. Shot clock down to 10. It's going to be Jenwright's going to drive. It's going to be 1 in the bonus, though, for Tuskegee. Jenwright's the one you don't want to go to the free throw line. Jenwright is an 87% free throw shooter. Knocks down the first one. Shannon Jones picked up that last foul. It's his second. You want anyone but Jenwright shooting those free throws. R.J. Walker's not a bad free throw shooter himself. You got to keep the ball out of those two guys' hands. Free throw is in. The lead is 9 for Tuskegee. Oh, and Shannon Jones nearly throws it away. He does throw it away. Not what you want if you're the Golden Bears. Shannon Jones tried to poke it away. Going to go inside to right. That's up and in. And the lead is back to 11. Miles is going to have to move quickly. Shannon Jones. Inside, turns it over again. And that may do it. Back-to-back turnovers by Shannon Jones. Double screen, Walker gets free, he's going to get all the way to the basket. Beat down by Jernigan. Jones on the push. He loses it a third straight time, and a foul is called. 3 consecutive turnovers by Shannon Jones. He's going to pick up the foul. We'll take the timeout. It'll be a free throw, 1 in the bonus when we come back. Tuskegee up 11, 3:13 to go. We'll be back here on the Golden Bears Sports Network. Golden Bears cheerleaders performing here at Knox Windham. Miles has played pretty well here in the second half, but 9 turnovers, including 3 consecutive by Shannon Jones. As Tuskegee close to being able to close this one out. Miles had cut it to 7. R.J. Walker to the line. He's 1 of 2 tonight, but came in shooting 74% from the stripe. Free throw is up, it's good. Frankie Eilert is back in, placing Shannon Jones. Second free throw good. Tuskegee gonna make Miles work to get it across. Tolfree has it. Tolfree with a double-double. They get it to Williams. Williams fires from deep. That's money. And Williams not shotted well here tonight. Gonna get it to Jenwright and back to Walker. Your Miles, you want it out of their hands. Let someone else shoot free throws. Nearly stolen. Wright loses it, and it is picked up. Isaiah Davis going all the way to the hoop. He dunks it with one hand. I keep calling him Isaiah Davis. His name is Isaiah Jones. It's an 8-point deficit for the Golden Bears. David Williams doing all he can to make sure R.J. Walker does not get it. They want Jenwright to go. Jumper falling away, no good. Rebound, Eilert. Here come the Golden Bears. It's an 8-point deficit. Eilert loses it. Tolfree slips, tries to get it up. He does get it up. He's fouled. 2 free throws for the senior. 1:56 to go. That's going to be on Anthony Wright's his third. First free throw good. Tolfree has 13 and 10. Missed free throw, rebound by Jenwright. What's the call here? They're going to say it was out of bounds. Tuskegee is going to get the basketball. Got to stay. You can't run the baseline. Jenwright trying to get it across. He does. Obsing gets it back and he puts it in. Big basket there for the Golden Tigers. And they will take the timeout. (71-62), 1:40 left. Tolfree missed the free throw that would have made it a 2-possession game. It's still a 3-possession game. But Miles is going to have to find a quick way to get some points. This half is played a lot more to the pace that Miles likes to play. But it was that first half that put Miles in a big, big hole. Down 16 at the break. Tuskegee back on the floor. Miles is going to have to go the distance. Tuskegee wanted to be able to set up its pressure, knowing that the clock is working against the Golden Bears. Miles will come out with Frankie Idlet, Najashi Tolfree, Isaiah Jones, Cam Jernigan, and David Williams. 1:40 to go. Idlet will get it. Here comes the trap. Nearly walks. Gets it to Davis. Excuse me, Jones. Got to stop watching TV. It's Isaiah Jones. Clock still working against the Golden Bears. Here comes David Williams. He fires away from three. It's way short. Idlet. He misses. Rebound right. It's going to be free throws for Tuskegee. David Williams now 2 of 5 on his three-point shots, but the ones he's missed, they really haven't been close. Again, mostly flat. Wright's going to shoot 2 free throws. That's 4 fouls on Cam Jernigan. First free throw, no good. $1:14 left. Second free throw, no good. Idlet has to get it up again. Tuskegee trapping. Idlet has it. Wasting a lot of time. David Williams gets it out. One more. Idlet fires from 3. That's money. It is a 6-point game. 54.5 seconds left here in regulation. Again, for Miles, it's probably a time where you're going to have to foul. And the people you don't want to foul, it's going to be Khalil Jenwright and R.J. Walker. When you're looking at people coming into tonight, Anthony Wright, 59%. Derek Bolton, 68%. Noah Goings, 59%. Roy Obstain, 40%. As a team, Tuskegee is shooting 62.5% from the free throw line here this afternoon. The fact that Miles is still in this ball game, still having, even if it's slight, having an opportunity to extend this game. Testament to this squad. They've outscored Tuskegee by 10 here in the second half. Makes you think about that big 3 ball that the Golden Tigers made at the horn at the end of the first half. Walker. He's stuck. He gets it out to Jenwright. They're going to get it to Anthony Wright, and he gets the dunk and the foul. They're going to call that foul on Najashi Tolfree. It's his 4th. Anthony Wright's going to shoot a free throw here, and it's good. Cam Jernigan back in for Elijah Terry. Back to a 9-point deficit. Tuskegee going to try to make Miles work. Miles going to have to get it up court very quickly, and it's turned over, and it's going to go to Tuskegee, and that's about going to do it. Tuskegee is going to call a timeout. In fact, I think they're just going to take a look here at the replay, but I think it's about academic. 39 seconds left. And Miles is down 9. Coach Watson just was hoping against hope here that ball went off of a Tuskegee player. But regardless of the outcome here, great game played by Tuskegee, especially at the start. Jumping out to a big lead on the Golden Bears. And it was from there that Miles just had to play out of a hole all afternoon long. The fact that Miles was able to cut it to 6 after trailing by 21 here in the second half kind of shows the kind of grit that this team has. But it's going to be Tuskegee basketball. Miles trying to make them work. Inside, Anthony Wright with the dunk. He has 15 tonight. Tolfree with the 3. No good. Rebound, Walker. And they just need to get it into the front court. And that's going to do it. Tuskegee is going to take down the Golden Bears and bring it in to the 26-game home winning streak. The only team in the last 42 games to have defeated Miles on its home court. 76-65 your final. Khalil Jinwright with 21. Anthony Wright had 15, 11 for Noah Goings. R.J. Walker with 9 points, 10 rebounds, 7 assists, and 4 steals for Tuskegee. On the other side for Miles, 14 points for David Williams. Najashi Tolfree had 13 points, 10 rebounds. Frankie Idlet had 13. Cam Jernigan, 8 points, 8 rebounds, and 3 block shots. Isaiah Jones also had 8 points. But Tuskegee, with the win, now has a 2-game lead on the Golden Bears. In the SIAC West, Tuskegee goes to 13-3 overall, 12-1 in conference play. Miles falls to 12-3, 10-3 in conference play. The Golden Bears are on the road on Monday. They travel to Mobile to take on Spring Hill. We thank you for joining us. It was a great afternoon of basketball, even if the results didn't necessarily turn out for your team. The Lady Bears, big winners over Tuskegee. In the first game, it's the Golden Tigers who take down Miles in the second game. A.A. Moore, thanks to my crew, D. Jackson and his camera folks, did an outstanding job. Again, your final score here from Knox Windham Gymnasium, Tuskegee 76, Miles 65. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you soon.
tournament even. It's a when they have the crossover.
Oh, the crossover.
Yeah.
Is it here or is it?
It's in I think it's out in Clintondale or Gardendale. One of them.
Is it on the site? Is it on the site?
No, not yet because I don't have a schedule. But it's
Just whenever text me.
normally I handle the baseball and softball. It don't be an issue, but that is something I need done. I told Pizon that it's got to get done, and he, of course, probably hasn't got to it. So I'm gonna talk to him about it again.
If you do just text me dates, I'll tell Chris.